Good morning. I'm Renier Robles, your instructional manager. Our topic is from the Learning Strand 6 about advanced communication technology. Technology is the general terms for the process by which human beings fashion tools and machines to increase their control and understanding of the materials environment. In other words, we use technology to make our life easier. We innovate or create advances with the current technology to make things better. This is what technology is about. The impact of technology is magnified in the field of communication, where major changes have occurred in the recent years. In this module, you will know more about advances in communication. You will learn the major communication tools used today, as well as trends in the development in the technology. In addition, you will learn about the problems faced in using those tools of communication. After this session, you should be able to define what communication technology is, identify the characteristic of modern communication technological products, and identify the different tools of communications. Let's see what you already know. Let's find out how much you know about the topics that will be discussed in this module. For each of the following statement, write true if the statement is true and write F if the statement is false. Answer. Advanced Communication Technology. Lesson 1, Communication Technology Today. Major technological advances have occurred in the field of communication over the past years. Today, when we talk of human communication, we think of communication through technological innovations like internet, cable, television, and telephone, etc. What's your opinion? In your own understanding and opinion, what is communication technology? Can you write your answer in the FB group chat? What is communication technology? Communication technology, also known as information technology, refers to all equipments and programs that are used to process and communicate information. Professionals in the communication technology field specialize in the development, installation, and services of this hardware and software system. Examples of tools or system of communication are telephone, radio, cable TV, broadcast television, internet, and email. Telecommunication refers to the electronic collection and transfer of information from one location to another. The data being collected may consist of voice, sounds, text, video, graphics, or all of these. The instruments that sends this data include the telegraph, telephone, cable, radio, and television. The distance may be as small as within a room or as large as from one here to another space. Let's study and analyze. What can you say about the two images? Post your comments at our Facebook group chat. Let's turn characteristics of products of modern communication technology. Communication technology has made great advances in recent years. Modern communication technology has characterized the set of apart from the past technology. The key technology underlying of all modern communication technology is electronics. In ancient time, before paper was invented, people wrote on clay tablets. For a long time too, the documents were reproduced by copying them by hand. Much of this copying was done in monastery. Books back then were literally restricted in libraries so that no one could take them. Electronics communication had gone a long way since then. The telegraph was introduced, and then later the telephone, then radio and television. By the 1980s, electronics communication has brought about huge changes in the way people exchange information with each other. All new communication systems are interactive to a certain degree. That is, communication is two-way. They involve having the users enter his or her order or correspondences to the communication devices. For example, popular debates program asks televiewers to call a given number to give their views in the topic debate. They ask the viewers if they agree or disagree with a certain statement. At the end of the program, the answers are tabulated. The answers are announced. According to our viewers, even if you are not present in the studio where the actual debate is being held, your opinion is still counted. Communication technological devices now have the ability to send and or receive messages at a time convenient for the users. For example, an answering machine allows you to record a message when the person you are calling is not around. That person can in turn get your message at his or her convenience. Let's learn. Tools of communications are television, radio, telephone, fax machine, and internet email. Television is an electronic system of transferring images and sounds by means of electronic signals sent through wires and optical fiber. These signals are usually broadcast from a source, for example, a television station to reception devices such as the television set in your home. At times, the source transmits the images and sounds to relay stations such as cable TV companies. The cable TV companies then transmit the images and sounds to your television set. Though most people will never meet the leaders of a country, travel to the moon, or participate in a war, they can experience these things through the images on their television. Radio. Radio uses sound effects to stimulate the listener's own images of people and places. The radio was invented in 1906 and for a time it remained primarily as a communication medium. Radio reaches a wider audience than television. It was devoted to sending and receiving messages, especially during the war. As it is developed, it was utilized for two types of service, entertainment and communication. After the war, radio broadcasts started. In provinces where there is no electricity, battery-operated radios are the main source of news and entertainment. Nowadays, a radio comes as a component of a sound system, which consists of a speaker, a CD player, a cassette tape player, a recorder, and various switches and buttons that can manipulate sounds. Telephone. Telephone is an instrument that sends and receives voice messages and data. Telephones convert speech and data to electrical energy, which is sent through great distance. A cellular phone is designed to give the user maximum freedom of movement while using the phone. Fax machine. Fax stands for facsimile transmission or reproduction. The fax machine, therefore, is a system of apparatus for reproducing graphical materials over a distance. A document is scanned by a fax machine and its reproduction is produced in the receiving fax machine. Internet. The Internet is a worldwide system of computer networks. Computer network is two or more computers connected to each other. The network works in the Internet can share information with each other. This is normally done through World Wide Web. Look at this picture upper right. It shows a computer network. The lines indicates that the computers are linked to each other. The Internet connects millions of computers to each other. In the World Wide Web, multimedia files are created, displayed, and linked together. Multimedia files are text, photographs, graphics, video, and audio materials. These files can be accessed through the Internet. Aside from World Wide Web, the Internet has another future, electronic email or email. Email is the transmission of written messages over the Internet. Unlike letters sent through post, email messages are instantly sent and received. An email message can also be sent to many people at the same time. Let's try this. Answer the following questions. Number 1. If you were given the talent and a chance to invent a communication tool, what will it be? 2. Why will you invent such a device? Now, interview 3 other people and ask them the same question. Write the answer in your group chat. Let's see what you have learned. Let's find out how much you have learned from the lesson. Fill in the blanks with the correct answer. Choose from among the words in the box. Number 1. Blank refers to the electronic collection and transfer of information from one location to another. 2. All modern communication systems are blank. That is, communication is two-way. 3. The blank is a worldwide system of computer network. 4. Two or more computers make up of a blank. 5. The blank reaches a wider audience than the television. And 6. A blank can send and receive reproduction of documents. Key to correction. Let's see what you have learned. Number 1, the answer is telecommunication, interactive, internet, network, radio, and facsimile. Agreement. Continue reading the next lesson of the module Advanced Communication Technology. And always check the FB group chat for updates and advisory. And that's all. Thank you. See you soon.